Hello, guys. Welcome back to Mars X Run podcast. Today I'm with my colleague Jan. Jan, you can introduce yourself so I
Hi,
don't have to.
I'm Jan. I'm 28 years old. I graduated from EAM, which audio engineering, and I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah. In our
Excuse me.
company, what's your position?
Oh, I am a audio engineer. I mean, I do everything in sound spectrum, and then I do the thing that I hate the most, which is a little bit of programming,
Mhm.
as it comes to basics, of
Yeah.
audio implementing and stuff like that.
He is
Yeah.
the guy who's responsible for all the amazing sounds in our game, or all the beautiful audio, sound effects, and everything like that. Maybe you could tell us about your work, about how does the sound creation happen, and how do you develop it from the start to the final product of our game?
Most of the things I try to do by feeling, by ears, and I'm constantly developing. So it's I always, if you would hear a game at the beginning, it sounds much different than now from the sound effects sound point, because I always change things when I learn new things and when I find my styles and stuff like that. But usually I start with sound effects. I try to record as much as I can. At the moment, this is not. It is possible, but not as much as I wish to. But in the future, I hope I'm gonna make a sound library that start a sound library that we're gonna put all the sounds in and just use our sounds as much as I can. But for now, I use
Mhm.
other sounds from all over the world, and then I just do the basic stuff of layering and using sound effects, plugins, and stuff like that. Um, and at the end, I just do the basic mastering because I don't really.
Mhm.
I think that you can do the end sound in the mixing process, um, and then just try to make it more soft or what you need at the end. Not really much, you know. I don't
Mhm.
like to change it completely at the end of the process. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I try to record as much as I can, um, and then play with that because I love recording, and it's a lot of fun. But it can be very tiring at sometimes, and because the worst part of myself is that I do the best thing right before the deadline, which is everybody knows it's not good. Or I do it at the beginning and then it's kind of dead in the middle, and then at the deadline I kind of finish it, and I don't like that. It's very tiring. It's a lot of nerves, you know.
But imagine how tired we are.
Um,
Yeah. But the
but
deadline, I guess it keeps motivating you.
yeah, deadline is very
So, right.
motivating. If there's
Yeah,
no
right before the
deadline,
deadline, you get that adrenaline rush.
yeah, it should be. It should be.
Yeah.
It's very good. I like the way that Vit sets deadlines before deadlines, and sometimes I feel like those deadlines are the last deadline, and then when we come to that, he's like, "No, this is like 2 weeks away, it's like that." And I'm like, "Okay, this is good because we finished it," but but it's scary. Sometimes
He's,
it's
yeah.
scary. In audio, a lot of times it is true that less is more, um,
Mhm.
and the more you try to, if something sounds good, don't change it. It is true. If a sample sounds good, like for instance, like if a kick sounds good, why would you change a kick just to make it sound different? Because everything is already processed very hard, a lot of things.
Mhm.
So why would you do it 10 times again? You know?
Let's say if you need to make a sound, I don't know, for example, capsule opening, how do you do that? Which programs do you use? What's your first step and
I
last
work
step?
mostly in Cubase. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I like the whole process of Cubase. It's just simple and it's easy to work with video. Because I use first I will import the video of sound capsule, of capsule, not the sound capsule, of a capsule, and
Yeah.
I'll see what would I do here. Of course, I would first probably go to Vid and be like, um, what do you think? What do we look here? So we kind of get the basics, but I usually get the answer: do something and we'll see. You got everything in your hands, and I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it depends. I try to put it in different spectrums. I kind of learned that it's good to see what it's made of, and I once learned that we can only hear like three things at once. So putting too much, it's not really good.
Okay. What is the thing that you're currently working on our game? Since we have released the game already, there is 21st of May. 21st of May. Damn.
21st, yeah,
Yeah,
amazing.
so are you working on any specific sounds right now?
Right now, I am. Uh, I've done mostly everything
Mm-hmm.
near the end, so I'm currently a little bit shifting to our one other game that we're working on,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I'm gonna work on that. Because on the old one, I'm waiting for new skins, new rooms, so I kind of update stuff if anything else is needed. But mostly, kind of shifting, you know,
Yeah.
because I think that it would be good to start on the other one since we're on the good track, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
And the last one, I think it was capsules, right?
yeah, probably no. The last thing it was I think. Um,
Mhm.
And yes, UI stuff. I think it was UI and the capsules too. And I think it was some merger, and capsules were the big ones. Yeah, because that was the last thing that we implemented inside.
Yeah.
Um, that was a
These sounds
fun
are
one.
really good. I really like them.
Yeah, I like it too.
They're
It
like,
merger when you because in this version it's all fixed up, but when merger was like not fixed up and every sound was like activating itself because now when you do like merge everything all at once, I think it's just silence, which is much better, believe me, because before it activated like if it was 100 of them, it had activated 100 times, and then you heard it like 100 times, and it was so bad. I was like, "What is that?" And even if you would speed it up, it would sound that. I was so lucky that now it's fixed. But it's
Mhm.
fun when you get like some interesting stuff inside, and then you experience it before it gets released. You know.
Yeah,
Um, but that was the two biggest things. Yeah, we did that at the end probably. Um,
yeah.
but it's fun to
And
work on skins too. So I can't wait for Martin to make some more. It's a fun one.
yeah, it's really interesting how our whole game is just Easter eggs from the team, the names and
Yeah.
sounds. And what is, what was so far the hardest sound you've made in the game? Probably the sound that you actually are proud of, but it was so significant for you, but it was really complicated to do.
The one that I still hate. I'm not the one that I'm not. I can't get even with. It's once you pick a Mars coin.
Mhm.
I don't like this one, but I can't figure it out. It is
Why
definitely.
don't you like it?
I don't know. It's just something's not right, and I can't get even with it. I've changed it like 3 4 times. It was horrible at the beginning, but but I can't get. We've done some things with and now it's okay, but not in my head, not in my
Mhm.
head. It's and it's nothing special, but it's special, What else? It's yeah, I'd say that this one it still wakes me up at night. Sounds can wake you up at
You're a
night.
perfectionist because I
I'm
think our
very
game has
perfectionist.
really good sound.
I I
Yeah.
I had to learn to not to be a perfectionist, which I'm not that much anymore. But sometimes some things I just want them to be at a certain spot, just just right. It just doesn't have to be perfect because there is no perfect, but it has to be.
Yeah.
It's a yeah, yeah. If I got it in my head, I want it on inside, but if I can't get it right, it's the hardest thing. It's to get it right, not how it sounds. It's sometimes it's easier to just get it in head than on the paper, for instance. And
Yeah.
this one bothers me a lot. This one is, but I love all the dialogue. It's very fun to me. Uh, Needs some refining, but I like it. There's one fun one that we got inspiration from one game. The I think the agent. I think they got a very interesting one where I had a lot of fun with the robot. Robot is a lot of fun. Or the
Mhm.
the the most fun I had was with the Korean one and Chinese. Not Korean. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, to Japanese and Chinese, because Martin
A
had to do it,
dragon.
and it was so fun. It was like
Yeah.
he did so many takes, and it was like nah nah nah. Or the lady ones, when the most fun I had was with any dialogue with jumping and sliding. You know, you'll see
Yeah.
when you if you'll do any voices, you'll see because I need to get that sound and I mean the yes the the that sound and jump and slide. A slide and jump can be same, but it's different. It's different. It's a bit different. To me, it's a bit different. It sounds a bit different. The hardest part probably it's when you get sounds from someone else. Probably. Oh, yes, I could say that is the hardest part. In the dialogue, when they send you, when you're not recording with them, and they send you the files, and you have to get the right one, but you know that none of them is the right one, but you have to make one of them the right one.
Mhm.
um, when you have to pick one and you're not, it's not good, but you have to pick one. It sounds bad, but in reality you can tell a person do it like that. If you're next to them, do it like this. But if they just record it and they make like 60 takes and it's still not what you're searching for, it's hard because you have to sometimes make it out of those 60. That's probably the
Yeah.
hardest because then you have to, because it can sound one lower than the other, and then you have to just make it sound same, for instance. And yeah, the dialogue is probably the toughest one, because we don't do it in person, which I would like to do. So maybe next time I'll just drove to each of you and just do it. But yeah, probably this is the toughest.
Important for you.
It's much easier because audio, if you capture, this is very like everyone's fighting about that, but the one that you like Al Schmidt, if I'm not mistaken, uh, said that why would you even do the post production if you can just capture the best possible sound and that's it. So it's same with that. If you can capture the best one, at the end, it's much easier for you. Maybe you won't have to do anything, or maybe you'll have to do everything. But why, if you can
Yeah.
do it at the beginning, why would you like not do it? And that's why I hope I can do it in the future.
Okay, guys, I think that would be all. Thank you, Jan, for joining us today on our Mars Next Round podcast. And see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.